Good morning and welcome to ExploreGPT. My name is Kevin and I visit different destinations every week and let AI plan my entire day. And today we're in the city of Oslo and I'm joined by a very special guest in today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my girlfriend, Saskia. So for today's video, I'm using ChatGPT once again, and the prompt that I've given it is plan a full day budget itinerary in Oslo for a couple starting at 10 AM and ending at 7 PM on a Saturday. Include public transport, hidden gems, street food, local culture and scenic spots that are good for YouTube. The first place it's given me is start at the Oslo Opera House. Walk up the sloping marble roof for wide fjord and city panoramas. Excellent wide angle footage, slow-mo walk shots and time lapses of people and boats. It's public and free to access. Aim to arrive early to avoid crowds. So that's exactly where we are, as you can see behind me. This is the famous Oslo Opera House. Now, we are going to walk up the slopes, so Sass, I hope you're ready. Are you ready to walk up these slopes?
No, it's steep.
It does look steep, and I also have a really bad knee as well, so I'm also dreading this. I'm definitely showing my age. I think it's one of those things which has to be done. It's one of those sort of like touristy things, isn't it? So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to head up the slopes and then we're going to check out the viewpoints from the top. So it's a very popular tourist attraction which everyone seems to be doing, which is walking up some slopes. It's quite good exercise for the first thing in the morning. So as I'm walking up, it's quite cool. You can see all these people behind me. Seems like everyone's doing it. It's giving me some like Rocky vibes where he's walking up the mountain. It's like, Adrian! Everyone's running to the top. Very nearly at the top now. I'll be honest, I'm sort of nearly out of breath. My cardio is terrible. Right, so I've made it to the top and I'm joined by this massive seagull because as always, birds seem to love finding me on my travels. But the viewpoint's really nice. We have a nice big cruise ship over there and there's all these like floating saunas as well which you can go on. Whoa, and a seagull literally just nearly knocked my camera over. What are you playing at, mate? And this is the current sort of viewing platform we have. Loads of people just stood here enjoying the views. So we made it to the top. Saskia, what do you think of the view?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's all right. How was the climb up? Were you out of breath?
No.
I was a little bit out of breath, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's quite cool. Apart from the seagulls, which are quite violent everywhere. Literally one of them nearly attacked me before. They flew straight into the camera, which was crazy. We're so lucky today, actually it's not raining, thankfully. It is a bit cloudy, but it's actually really dry and it's not too cold as well, which is lovely. So it's perfect weather just to explore the day. I'm excited to see what else we have in store for us on the itinerary. Here we go, as we're just enjoying the view, we can see we've got a little Viking ship coming in to join us. This looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. That almost doesn't look real. The water looks too still.
Yeah, it looks a bit like glass.
Yeah. But yeah, quite scenic. We've got this cruise ship, some Viking ships coming in, and then we can pan down and just see all the people on the ground also walking up the Opera House. Right then guys, so it's been a few minutes, but it is now time to move on to the next part of our itinerary now, which is stroll the harbour to Akershus Fortress. The waterfront walk gives good cutaways. Explore the fortress grounds and ramparts for historic stone textures and fjord vistas. The grounds are free and make a scenic mid-morning stop. So according to Google Maps, it's only about 20 minutes away, which is not too bad. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. Right, so we've made it inside the fortress and we've just done a little loop around and it is quite cool. Sass, first impressions of the fortress?
Yeah, it's quite big. Apparently it used to be a prison.
Yeah, it did used to be a prison apparently, and it does look quite cool. And I'm glad it's all free as well, so it's quite cool just to explore. But we have some cool cannons in front of me as well. I'm going to spin my camera. I wonder if they're real or not. Can they just shoot out to the water, perhaps? Who knows? Okay then guys, so it has been a few minutes, but it is now time to move on to the next part of our itinerary, which is walk to Aker Brygge and Tjuvholmen. Modern architecture, sculptures and boardwalk cafes, great for B-roll. Tjuvholmen's beach and the exterior of the Akershus Fortress museum give clean contemporary shots. So according to Google Maps, it's only a 16-minute walk away, so again, not too far away. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. Okay guys, so a few minutes has now passed and we have officially made it to Aker Brygge. And this place is really cool. As you can see up above me, we've got some Christmas lights. Don't know how well they're showing up on camera though, because it is still daytime.
Twinkly.
It is very twinkly, yeah. But yeah, first impressions of Aker Brygge, what do you think, Sass?
Yeah, it's cool. This is like a nice like shopping complex with like the red brick buildings. It's really fun.
Absolutely, we were just speaking earlier. I said it sort of reminded me of Battersea Power Station in London, if anyone's ever been there. So you have all these like fancy shops. It's sort of like a little shopping mall complex. And yeah, there seems to be loads of like cool fancy cafes, bars and restaurants. So we're gonna grab a quick coffee now before we head on to our next stop. Okie dokie guys, so we're back on the waterfront again. Sass has a coffee, so she's happy now, all caffeinated. And we're just going to explore a bit more of the area, taking all the sights before we move on to our next place, which is going to be lunchtime, and then we're going to get some nice food in our bellies. Okie dokie then guys, so it is now time to move on to our next place on our itinerary, which is lunchtime. So I've got two options. It says lunch, Vippe or Mathallen. Vippe, harbour street food market with lively stores, or Mathallen, indoor food hall with lots of local stores. Now, looking at Google Maps, it is telling me that Vippe is closed today, unfortunately. I do believe they're having some sort of private event, so we are only left with one choice, which is this Mathallen place. But it does sound amazing nonetheless. It is only about a 23-minute journey on public transport, so we are going to be taking the tram there, and I'm super excited to see what's on their menu. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. Here we go guys, made it to the place, Mathallen, Oslo. Let's go in and see what it's like. Nice and warm as we walk in. Cool, wow. This place is quite big actually. So first impressions, there's a big butcher's right in front of me. Don't think we'd be wanting that. Should we carry on walking through? Let's see what we can find. So we got a seafood bar, a lot of fresh fish. Oh, what's she selling here? What is that? No idea. But it's got some cool vibes. It's really busy in here. Wow, look at this place. Where to even start? Already this place is absolutely huge and vibing. There's so much choice to choose from. I have no idea what we're going to choose. Sass, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of options.
There is a lot of options indeed. So I think we're going to do our laps around, take it all in, see every single option before we decide, and then I'll be back with you once we've got our food. Okay, so this place looks good. Corn docky. It's definitely a Korean place where they do corn dogs. And I think they do like bibimbaps as well. So that looks quite cool. That's definitely an option for me. Langos burger. Oh, these look fun. I like how they've got actual samples so you can actually see what it looks like. There you go, I found Sass looking at hamburgers. Hamburger is always a good shout. Did have a hamburger recently in Stockholm and it was rubbish, so probably I'm not going to go there. But I'm going to carry on going around, see what else they have. Italia, Asian tapas, that's quite interesting. I haven't seen that very often, but you got pad thai, beef, kung pao chicken. Oh, in tapas style, that's quite fun. Ooh, sushi place, cannot go wrong with a bit of sushi. You can see them making it all as well, all fresh. And then you've got all these to choose from. All in nice takeaway boxes. We have a pasta bar. Ah, perfect.
Buon appetito.
Thank you so much. Right guys, so decisions have been made and we did decide to choose pasta in the end. So I'm going to show you the food which has just arrived now. Here we go. So I went for a classic bolognese pasta, which looks absolutely incredible. Sass, what did you go for?
A mushroom one?
Mushroom. Has it got truffle in it?
No, it wasn't.
Ah, okay. Mushroom pasta and a bolognese pasta. We are going to go in for our first taste test review of our pasta. There we go. That's really good though. It's really tasty. Pasta is nice and chewy. It has that sort of al dente texture. Is yours the same?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Nice, freshly made pasta. All made right in front of us as well, which is really cool. It's a perfect meal just for like a nice cold day like today as well. As you see behind me, loads of people walking behind this really, really busy marketplace. Well, Sas, what are your overall first impressions of the market and your food?
Yeah, it's a cool market and it's tasty food. What could you want?
Very true. So yeah, so looking at the cost for what I paid 271 Norwegian kroner for my meal. That's including a 5% tip as well, which I think just came to over £20. So it is quite expensive for lunch, but I think those prices are quite standard in around these sort of Scandinavian countries, so it is quite normal. But yeah, I think for fresh pasta and good service as well, I think I have to give it an overall rating. I'll probably give it a solid 8.2 out of 10. Sas, do you have any ratings?
I don't know, it's very good.
Very good overall, we'll take it anyways. But right guys, we're going to enjoy our lunch and then we will see you for the next part of today's video. So that was lunch done, really delicious, and yeah, highly recommend coming to this place if you're ever in Oslo. There's loads of varieties to choose from, so you will not be disappointed, and yeah, it was really good vibes overall. But right, it is now time to move on to the next part of my itinerary, which is explore Grünerløkka and Damstredet Teltersbakken. Wander Thorvald Meyer's Gate, pop down charming side streets. Damstredet and Teltersbakken are small historic wooden house streets nearby, a quiet hidden photo stop, good for portrait and story shots. So this sounds really fun, and looking at Google Maps, it's only about a 7-minute journey away, which is not too bad. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. Right guys, so we're just walking along one of the cute roads. I think this is Damstredet. What's this road called again? Damstrat or Damstredet. Yeah, it's quite a cool little road. Would you like to live on here, Sas?
Some very cute houses here.
Really cute houses, yeah. All on a steep hill, mind you, but if you don't mind some elevation, yeah, it's really cool and nice to see. Loads of people are just around here taking pictures as well. It's very postcard-esque worthy.
Yeah, good Instagram spot.
It is a very Instagrammable spot, yes, you're absolutely right. And it's your typical sort of Norway, what you expect to, when you envision Norway. You probably picture houses like these, so yeah. But right, we're going to continue exploring the rest of Grünerløkka now, going into the main area and see what else. We might find some more hidden gems, who knows? Let's see what's in store for us. Well, we have just found the park, and Sas wants to go on the tyre swing, because she's still a little child, obviously. Hi! Do you want to push? So yeah, we're just enjoying ourselves in this like little kiddie park whilst it's completely empty. We're not too sure if it's actually like a school playground or not, but we're making the most of it whilst we're here. What have you found? That's pretty cool. Look at you all then. Right then guys, so we've just been exploring the Grünerløkka area. It's really cool. We've visited a few different shops and yeah, now we're just stood in a park, but it is now time to move on to the next part of our itinerary now, which is head to Vigeland Sculpture Park. Vigeland Park is a standout free attraction. Giant sculptures, the monolith, open lawns. It's great for cinematic walkthroughs, close-ups of sculptures and a calm contrast to the harbour footage. So it's only about a 20-25 minute journey on the tram. The tram stop is literally right next to us as well. So let's go check out this sculpture park and see what it's like. Right then guys, so we've officially made it to the park and it is absolutely freezing now. I think it's actually only about 7 or 8 degrees outside, so it is getting pretty chilly and we are actually on the hunt for hot chocolate now because it's that cold, aren't we, Seth?
Yeah, a little hot chocolate stop.
It does, yeah, sound really good. So yeah, we think there's some cafes just further down ahead, so that's where we're gonna venture to. And yeah, fingers crossed they have a hot chocolate for us before we go explore the rest of the park and hopefully find some cool sculptures for you. Right then guys, hot chocolate has been acquired, really easy, and now we are going to go around the rest of the park and see what sculptures there are. Right, so I've made it to the top of this sculpture piece, and it's very bizarre. It's sort of just a lot of bodies all climbed into one. What do you think of the sculpture of the bodies?
It's unusual.
It is very unusual, isn't it? And very bizarre. What does it make you feel when you look at it?
Uneasy.
Uneasy, there you go. It's a very uneasy sculpture. Okay then guys, so a few minutes has now passed, but it is now time to move on to our final place on our itinerary now, which is return to city centre, Aker for a final quick street food snack, finish on the waterfront with the harbour glow, perfect ending shots for a 7 PM finish. If you didn't eat at Vipper earlier, grab tacos, fish or a hot drink to close out. So again, unfortunately, Vipper is actually closed all day today, so it isn't an option for dinner. So what I have done is I've actually asked ChatGPT for an alternative for dinner, and it has given me a couple options. It's given me Oslo street food and it's given me Via Village food court, but I think we're going to try this Oslo street food because this one sounds really good. And looking at Google Maps, it's only about a 30-minute journey away on the tram, so that's where we're going to head and that's where we're going to end our day. So let's go check out Oslo street food and see what it's like. Okay, so a few minutes has passed and we have officially made it to Oslo street food. Here we go. The building on the outside looks really cool. I like all these pillars that they've got. But yeah, let's walk in and see what they have. There we go, Oslo street food. Oh, this looks funky in here. I'm liking the vibes inside here. Right, taco place. I think that's what you want, Sass. Ikigai, I might be sold on Japanese. But we'll keep walking around, see all the available options. Noodle bar, burger joints, kimchi Korean food. Right, so I might be sold on the Japanese. I don't know what they have on the menu, but I love Japanese food, so I'm going to check that place out. I think Saskia's sold on tacos. She really wants a taco fix, so that's where you're going to go. But yeah, let's go check out the menu, see what they have. Okay, some rice bowls. I mean, you can't go wrong with a rice bowl, to be fair. And it does look good, so I might be sold on Ikigai. Let's go see the taco place. So we have Tacos al Pastor. This place looks nice. Veggie tacos, that's what you're going for, 3.
I think so.
That sounds good. 3 for 175. How much is that? Not a clue, don't know. Should we Google it? That's £13. £13 for 3 tacos. That's not too bad actually. All right, you can get your tacos. I think I'm getting Japanese. Oh, and there we go. So I ordered the chicken karaage in the end from the Japanese place, and that looks absolutely amazing. And there's both of the foods next to each other. So we got chicken karaage and veggie tacos. Okay then guys, so I'm gonna go in for a first taste test review, and this looks absolutely incredible by the way. So here it is, my chicken karaage. And yeah, the pieces of chicken are actually absolutely huge. There you go, look at the size of that. It looks incredible, but here we go, first taste test review. That's really good. Chicken is nice and crispy, it's hot, it's really fresh. I'm gonna try a bit of the rice. Yeah, this is really good. One of my favorite dishes, you can't really go wrong. Give me some chicken and rice in a bowl and I'm sorted and I'm happy. So I paid 189 kroner for this, which ended up to be £14.20, which again is not too bad. I think these prices are sort of standard in all these sort of marketplaces. But yeah, I think if I have to give it just an overall rating, this is probably gonna get an 8.6 out of 10. Might be slightly biased because I love Japanese food and Japanese is just my favorite cuisine. Right guys, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner and then I will see you for the outro for today's video. Right then guys, so dinner was delicious and now we've found ourselves actually in sort of like a Christmas market area. So you can see behind me, we've got this cool Ferris wheel, got all the twinkly lights behind me as well. But this is actually where we're going to end our day. So Saskia, overall impressions of Oslo, do you have any highlights at all?
I think the Grünerløkka area was really cool with all the hipster art and like cool boutiques.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd agree as well. I think the Grünerløkka area was probably one of my favourites. And I also really loved all the food markets as well. I think they were really cool, really fun to see and just go around trying all the different foods. But right guys, this is actually where I'm going to end the video and I'm actually going to end the entire Europe series as well. So I want to say a huge thank you. I know, What on earth? It's the end of it. So yeah, it's been an incredible Europe series, honestly. I've visited 12 amazing destinations over the last 12 weeks. I've had an absolute blast. But again, I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who have been watching all of my videos. At the time of recording, I'm currently close to 300 subscribers as well. So if you're not already, please do me a huge favor. Give it a like, drop a comment down below and hit that subscribe button, as I'm going to be releasing new videos in the new year 2026 and you don't want to miss them. But anyways guys, I will see you in the next adventure, but until then,
Bye.
sayonara.
Sayonara.